But when you look at Washington, whether it's the White House or Congress or even the judicial branch, what is your advice for the people that are in politics, our leaders in politics here in Washington? Is there something when they go back to those family tables for the holidays that they can bring back to D.C. to try to foster a less divisive environment?
Well, I think, one, we just have to recommit ourselves in a serious way to integrity. One of the things I love about Brother Robbie is he says what he means what he says. He doesn't pose, he doesn't posture, he's not fake, he's not phony. There's nothing fraudulent about it. When he says something, he means it. Whereas, of course, most politicians these days, they got to check and see what the polls say before they give us a sense of what their opinions are. You can't trust them. They don't have integrity. They're tied to money. They're tied to their next election. And so you end up with a lack of character. Herodotus and Ralph Waldo Emerson said character is destiny. What they meant was character is that which endures, the constancy that the great Jane Austen talks about in her novels. How do you hold on to who you are as you grow, as you develop? And it's hard to find politicians like that in both parties. And not just both, but parties across the board. We got more than two in the country. We got to keep that in mind.
Robert, your advice for your friends here in D.C.?
Well, again, I have to say amen to what Brother Cornel just said. At the end of the day, it's a matter of character. It's a matter of integrity. It's a matter of doing to the best of your lights, and we're all fallible. We all get some things wrong, doing what's right. And one thing that is right is treating other people with dignity and respect, even if we disagree with them. Even if we disagree with them on the points that matter most to us, on our most cherished beliefs, our identity-forming beliefs, even if we disagree with the way they lead their lives or the political party they belong to or the ideology they embrace, we have to treat them with dignity and respect and recognize they are fellow human beings, made in the image and likeness of God, bearers of profound, inherent, and equal dignity. When we forget that, we can quickly demonize each other, and there's so much of that going on in our politics today. The other thing I would say is that people need role models. Human beings do. This is not unique to the United States of America in 2025. For all of human history and all cultures, for anything decent to happen, people need role models. They need to see people doing it. We need more people like, for example, two former late, alas no longer with us, Supreme Court justices, Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Antonin Scalia. Now, both of these justices were people of profound conviction. Ruth Bader Ginsburg had views. Antonin Scalia had views. They weren't shy about saying what those views were. They were willing to stand up and speak out and fight for what they believed in. And so often what they believed in put them at odds with each other politically and constitutionally and legally. And yet they could be dear, beloved friends, treating each other with respect, learning from each other, engaging each other in productive ways when they disagreed. We need more of that. I can think of other examples. You can think of Ronald Reagan and Tip O'Neill. Here were a couple of guys who were on opposite sides of the political fence. Reagan is president, O'Neill is Speaker of the House, two of the most powerful people in the world, not only in the nation, in the world. But despite their differences, which they could fight over very aggressively, they respected each other, they honored each other, they befriended each other, they were good friends. There's no reason, even across the lines of ideological division, that people cannot respect and even love each other. And that's so important in families where there are disagreements. To love each other, respect each other, honor each other as bearers of inherent and equal dignity.